was turning violet when I saw him on the side, a lone and weary figure with a duffel at his side. He looked as worn as I felt, like the road had chewed him through, and something in his tired smile said he'd been waiting too. I slowed the truck and let him in. His voice was warm and low. He said, "Thanks, friend, been walking long. I'm glad you chose to slow." He smelled of dust and pine wood, like a cabin left behind. His presence felt like gravity, like something easing in my mind. We talked about the weather, about the miles and the rain, about the kind of loneliness that settles in your veins. For the first time in a long time, I felt steady in my skin, like maybe I was safe again with someone riding in. He talked like an old friend I'd forgotten on the way, like a voice I used to trust before the night took that away. He said the road was long, but I've been longer in the fight, and something in his gentle tone made wrong things feel alright. But the truth was in his silence and the way he watched the sky, and I knew before he said it that he wasn't passing by. He asked me if I'd eaten, if I'd stopped along the line. I said I've been to Charlotte's, where the neon used to shine. His smile faded soft and slow, like a candle losing breath. He whispered, "Son, that diner's been a ruin since the death." My hands went cold upon the wheel, my heartbeat stumbled thin. He said, "I'm sorry you saw her, you weren't meant to walk in." He looked out through the windshield like he saw another time, and spoke with quiet sorrow, like confessing was a crime. That place went up in flames one night for reasons best untold. Some folks don't stay faithful to the living or the cold. He sighed like he was carrying a burden made of ash. Some fires start from heartbreak, some from things that shouldn't clash. Then he turned to me, voice trembling like a frayed and haunted thread. "If you want to see her again, what's left of her will be at the circus at midnight." He talked like an old friend I'd forgotten on the way, like a voice I used to trust before the night took that away. He said you weren't supposed to see her, she wasn't meant for you, and now the circus knows your name, and they know what you'll do. His voice was soft and mournful, like a prayer said too late, and I felt the road grow narrow as he whispered about fate. I looked away a moment just to breathe the rising fear, and when I turned to face him, he was gone from sitting near. The door beside me hung ajar, the night wind drifting in. The seat was cold and empty, where he'd only just been. But on the cushion lay a slip, the paper pale and thin, a ticket stamped in crimson ink. Midnight show.